going to do a little workout for you. So starting off, your feet hip distance apart, middle toe in line with the knees, knees in line with the hips, tummy tight. Just roll in the shoulders, start loosening all the muscles and joints. And opposite side. Both arms up, out to the side, back in and down. So it's up, shoulder height, stretch across the chest, stretch across the back. It's up, stretch, and back down. Up, stretch, and back down. Last time. This time stretch right the way up. Deep breath in, exhale as you bring the arms back down. Stretch. This time bend the knees, sweep the arms back and stretch. Circle the arms round. Relax the head and shoulders, tuck the chin in and slowly curl back up the centre. Let's lift, stretch and relax. You're getting a stretch down the back of the legs. And one last time. Drop the arms down to the side. Take the feet slightly wider. And we just slide the hands down the side of the leg. So you're getting the stretch on the waist. Time, take the arm over and stretch. Last time each side. Leave the arms up, feet still staying wide, fingertips down to your toes, stretch back up. One last time each side. And drop the arms down to the side. Slightly bent on the knees, tummy pull tight. Let's take the leg back and two. This time tap and circle. Tap, circle. Knee up and out to the side, so you're stretching on the inner thigh, loosening around the hip. This time take a step wide, lower and lift. And slide the legs back, opposite side. Tap, circle, tap and circle. 3 and 4, bring the knee up and out. Step wide, lower and lift. And slide back in for 2. Tap, circle, tap, circle. Knee up and out. Step wide. Opposite side. Tap, circle, out to the side, lower and lift. Single leg. Tap, circle, up, out, and down. Tap, circle, up, out, and down. Bringing it back in, just lift and lower with the heels, relaxing, loosening up on the ankles, and we're down onto the floor. So the rest of the class, a mat work class, starting off with your feet hip distance apart, middle toe in line with the knees, knees in line with the hips, tummy nice and tight. Deep breath in, we breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. As we exhale, just opposite arm and leg away from the body. So as if somebody's got a hold of your fingertips, hold of your toes. If you want to make it a bit harder, both arms and legs at the same time. Stretch. Deep breath in and stretch. Pointing the fingers, pointing the toes, feel as if you're being pulled from wall to wall. And last time, bringing the knees back to above the hips. So heels level with the knees, knees above the hips, tummy pull tight. Just tapping the toes down, bringing the knee back up. So same angle staying at the knee, the movement's on the hip joint. If you want to make it a bit harder, it's one leg, second leg, both knees back up at the same time. Bring in the arms. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. One last time. Leave the knees together, feet together. Arms out to the side, shoulder height, palms face up. Just drop the knees to the side. Head the opposite direction. Lift. Keep the knees and ankles as if they're glued together. This time just halfway down. Get your balance, all the weights on one hip, and then just stretch. Point the toes, reach to the ceiling. And stretch. Stretch. So it's a stretch right down the back of the legs. And this time, leave the knees at the side. So your arms are out to the side, shoulder height, palms up. So extend the top leg. Lift and squeeze the inner thighs back together. So you're getting a stretch and a twist right down the side of your body. And hold the leg up. Hold it still. Push all the weight into the heel. Pulse. And drop the knees down. Bringing the knees up, over to the opposite side. So you're dropping your knees to the side, extend the leg, lift and lower. Lift and lower. I'll twist right down the side. Arms stretched out. Hold the leg up. Pulse. And drop the knees down. Back to the centre, knees above the hips. Again, focusing on keeping the abs nice and tight. Back to hip distance apart with the legs. Bring one knee to your chest, drop it to the side. Stretch the leg, point the toe, bring it back up the centre, opposite side. Stretch and bring it back up. So single leg to start, hands just at the side for a bit of balance. Time knees together, both to the chest, stretch round, back up the centre, over to the opposite side. Stretch. And bringing the knees back in, just pull them to your chest, get a stretch. Drop the feet down to the floor, hip distance apart, abs pulled nice and tight. Hands at the side of the head, big distance between your chin and your chest, keep the tummy as flat as you can, and it's just lift up and lower. So you don't want the elbows in front, the elbows are pushed right out to the side. Lift the head and shoulders. Further away your heels are from the bottom, the harder you're working. So if you want to, just stretch the legs right out. Keep one shoulder on the floor, bring the other one across, back to the centre, over to the opposite side. It's the shoulders, not just the elbows, that are coming right across. And relax it back down. Feet back to hip distance apart, slide the heels back up towards your bottom. Abs still nice and tight. We're just going to lose your neutral position as you slowly flatten the back. All the weight will go onto the shoulders. Abs are nice and tight. In a straight line from your knees to your shoulders. Then just slowly press the spine back down. Back over into that neutral position. So again, deep breath in. Flatten the back. Lift. Keep the hips level. Keep the abs tight. And drop back down, pressing the spine bone by bone back into the mat. Another one, deep breath in, lift and stretch. Press the spine back down. Going to change at the top. Start off the same, flatten the back, lift the hips. Transfer the weight of the feet to the toes, lift and lower, alternate heels. You're working right down the back of the legs into the bottom. Drop the bottom back down, slowly start to press the spine back down. Deep breath in, and again, flatten the back, lift the hips, lift the alternate heels. Heels down and press the spine back down. Another change when we get to the top. So flatten the back, lift, stretch the leg, point the toe, reach into the ceiling. Opposite side. Stretch and back. Stretch. And press the spine back down. Deep breath in, point the fingers, point the toes, stretch right out. Going to go into a sit-up. If you don't want to do a full sit-up, stay in the same starting position. You just bring the heels in, bring the arms over. You could bring the heels in, hold on to the side of the legs to help you come up. What we're aiming for is a full sit-up, so keeping the legs as straight as you can. Deep breath in, lift the fingertips, lift the head and shoulders, reach towards your toes. Arms out shoulder height, relax back down. Deep breath in, and again it's lift, reach, and stretch. Arms out shoulder height, relax back down. Deep breath in, lift, stretch and reach. So you're getting the stretch right down the back of the legs at the same time as down your back. And again, lift. Keep the legs close to the floor as you can and stretch it right out. Move back a little bit. Take your feet slightly wide. Take your feet wide. Get the stretch right down the back of the leg and on the inner thigh. Back straight, tummy tight, fingertips together. Twist as far around as you can. This time, extend the arms. Reach to your toes. Opposite hand behind you. And over to the opposite side. Fingertips back together. Twist, twist, stretch, reach, and reach. Fingertips together. Twist, twist, stretch, and last time. Twist, twist, stretch, reach for your toes, and back to the centre. Still sitting up nice and tall, abs tight, lift the fingertips up, reach out towards your toes, and relax back down. slide the hands back, up and stretch, hands back, up and stretch. Last time, up and stretch. Just going forward, so we lift up, just reach out, hands onto the floor, go as low down as you can, keep your back straight. So if you only go that far down, that's fine, but go as close to the floor as you can, walking your hands back. Just lift and forward. You'll feel it in the legs as well. You're stretching right out. Feel it right down the back of the legs and on the inner thighs as you lean forward. One last time. Up and stretch. And relax. Feet back to hip distance apart. Arms out shoulder height. Halfway down. So we just start to relax down, hold it still. So you're focusing on keeping the abs as tight as you can, breathe in normally, and then lift back up. Deep breath in, it's halfway down, hold it still, and back up. Deep breath in, halfway down, hold it still. And last time, halfway down, hold it still. Bring the fingertips together, just twist side to side, elbows touching the floor, back to the centre, lift back up. Halfway down, fingertips together, side to side. And relax, coming back up. This time right the way down. So point the fingers, stretch it out, point the fingers, point the toes, lengthen right through the body. Rolling over onto your side. So your shoulders are stacked, hips are stacked, knees together, feet together. This hand in front to stop you rolling over. So let me move up a little bit. Stop you rolling over. It's top leg. Kick it forward. Into scissors. Both legs together. It's lift. It's kick. Scissors. And together. Lift, kick, scissors, together, lift, kick, scissors, and together, and relax it down. Rolling over, so you're working the opposite side. So again, shoulders stacked, hips stacked, knees together, both legs lifted, lift, kick, scissors, together, lift, kick, scissors, together, lift, kick, scissors, together. Last time, kick, scissors, and together. Rolling back over onto your front. So hips are into the mat, abs pulled nice and tight, hands underneath the shoulder blades, deep breath in, extend the arms, get that stretch right up the centre of the body and lower back down. Deep breath in, lift and extend, relax back down. Deep breath in, lift, stretch and back down. Deep breath in, lift and stretch While we're in this direction, we're going to go into the plank. So a few different levels. Easiest one on all fours. Knees underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. Don't dip or arch the back. It should be a nice straight line. Just focusing on pulling the abs as tight as you can. That is my top, not my tummy. You could go down onto your elbows, onto your knees, knees further back than the hips. Don't have the bottom stuck up. Again, bottom and shoulders in line. If you want to make it a bit harder, onto your toes, nice straight line. Gonna get into a position, gonna hold it 30 seconds, 25. So whichever position you want to be in, just get into a position, deep breath in and lift. So you're focusing on pulling the abs as tight as you can. Breathe in normally. Nice and relaxed between the shoulder blades. As if you're sucking the tummy button up towards your back. Might feel yourself shaking, that's normal. Not used to working in this direction. And relax it down. Keep the bottom over the heels, keep the arms out in front, get a stretch right down the side of your, right down your arms, right down the side of your body. It's a nice stretch out. And ready for another set. Into position, whichever position you want to be in. Deep breath in. Oops. Deep breath in and lift. Really sucking up on those tummy muscles. Nice and relaxed between the shoulder blades. And again, relaxing off. Roll back over, last little bit, stretch out. So point the fingers, point the toes. Lift the arms up, drop them over, sweep them right round. It's up and over, and relax right round. It's time to leave the hands there. Palms of the hands facing each other. Deep breath in. As we exhale, reach up towards the ceiling and then just relax back down. Deep breath in. Lift up and relax. And again, lift up and relax. Drop the hands down. Palms face up. Just a wiggle on the fingertips, loosening them off. All that tension right through the fingers, through the hands, relaxing off at the wrist. From the wrist to the elbows, elbows to the shoulders. As the shoulders relax into the mat, you're feeling a stretch right across your chest. Take the focus down to your feet. It's a wiggle on the toes. Drop the feet to the side. Pushing all that tension through the feet, to the ankles, ankles to the knees, knees to the hips. The hips relax into the mat, you're getting a stretch across your abs. Take the head over to one side, get a stretch down the side of your neck. And over to the opposite side. Bring the head back to the centre, nice big deep breath. Try and relax off on those tummy muscles, you've been holding them tight quite a long time. And then just slowly coming up to a sitting position. So obviously that wasn't a full 45-minute class, but I hope you enjoyed it and see you again.